Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a collection from LynBDesigns to show you. I purchased this, I don't know, when it released. I don't know what day that was. I've used LynBDesigns polishes in the past and she has really fun themes. She releases stuff all of the time. She has at least monthly releases. Sometimes it seems like more. But she releases things all of the time. They're always very fun themes, a lot of pop culture themes, stuff like that. And this collection is called the Pleasant Peninsula collection, and it's a Michigan themed collection. Obviously, I had to purchase this. LynBDesigns is a Michigan maker. I think she's from the Alpena area. So I always like to support a Michigan maker as well. But this is the Pleasant Peninsula collection, which is very difficult to say. And let's get into some swatches. The first polish is called Fordite. If you are unfamiliar with Fordite, I looked it up so I can give you the exact definition. It is also known as Detroit agate or Motor City agate. It's old automobile paint, which is hardened enough that you can grind and polish it. It was formed from the buildup of layers of enamel paint slag on tracks and skids on which cars were hand spray painted, which is obviously now an automated process. Which have been baked numerous times. In recent times, the material has been recycled into jewelry, and my friend, Leslie, her shop is Lydia's Vintage. She's just started her own lapidary stones, and Fordite is one of the, it sounds weird to say stone, but it is really considered a stone, I guess. And she started doing that with some of her pieces, and it's so cool. And I am going to go to the rock club with her and grind my own because I'm really into it. Anyway, it's really cool looking. I am ashamed to admit I didn't really know much about it until maybe like a year ago. I'd never really heard much about it because I'm not super into stones. Anyway, the first polish is called Fordite, and this is a white crowley with rainbow multichrome flakies. This one covers in 2 coats. It does dry a little bit dull, so you're going to want a shiny top coat for sure, but it has a really great formula, and any type of rainbow flaky crowley mixture is just right up my alley, and this was beautiful. So that's 2 coats of Fordite. The next polish is called Autumn in the Keweenaw. Side note. Don't tell me where you live. I don't need to know that. I'm not a creeper. But wherever you live, what is one place that is pronounced totally different than how it is spelled? Michigan has a lot of those places. I feel like Keweenaw isn't terribly difficult, but it's not really spelled that way. Anyway, this is a kind of terracotta crowley with micro rainbow chameleon flakies. They're really small pieces of the flakies. There's no large flaky pieces in this. And this one, again, covers really well in 2 coats. It has a great formula. I think this is a pretty nifty color. I love this crowley color base. I think that's really interesting. So that's 2 coats of Autumn in the Keweenaw. The next polish is called Lilac Festival, and this is 2 coats. I didn't entirely realize that this was a thermal when I purchased it. Personally, I don't care if a polish is thermal. My hands are usually freezing, so it's not really going to look like a thermal anyway on me. Either way, this is beautiful in either state. It did actually transition a little bit on my nail. So they happen to be a little bit warm when I was swatching this. It's a really pretty lilac color as in the warm state, and then in the cold state is a really beautiful deep purple. It covers in 2 coats. It has a really nice formula. If you're wearing it as the thermal, it's still covered, it still looks great in 2 coats. So that's 2 coats of Lilac Festival. The next polish is called Lake Michigan Sunset. This is an indigo cream with a bunch of pink to purple shimmer and then some silver holographic in there as well. This is beautiful. It covers in 2 coats. It's got all this delicious shimmer in here. It looks great matte. I really quite liked this one. So 2 coats of Lake Michigan Sunset. The next polish is called Mighty Mac, and this is a minty green with a blue to green shifting flaky and some gold finely milled Aurora shimmer. This is also a thermal, however, even though I swatched this 3 minutes after I swatched the other thermal, my hands apparently weren't warm enough for this one. And I totally forgot that this was also a thermal. So I don't have the transition shot for this polish, but I love this polish color. It looks like a little bit tarnished. I just love the Mighty Mac. The Mackinac Bridge, if you're... is the world's 22nd longest main span and the longest suspension bridge between anchorages in the Western Hemisphere. So that's fun. It connects the lower and upper peninsulas of Michigan, if you're unaware. If you know nothing about Michigan geography, that's what it is. So that is 2 coats of Mighty Mac. And then the last polish is called Thunder Bay, which is an area up near Alpena. This is a really pretty teal jelly with a bunch of silver glitter. There's some flakies in there. This one covers in 2 coats. The glitters in here do dry a little bit textured, so I would probably put either a very thick layer of top coat over this or use a glitter smoothing layer. It's not terrible to remove, but there are glitters in here, so it's not going to just swipe off like a regular cream or even a flaky polish. However, this color is beautiful. It looks like shimmering water. It's delicious looking. Don't eat it, but it looks delicious. So it's 2 coats of Thunder Bay. That is the Pleasant Peninsula collection from LynBDesigns. What is your favorite LynBDesigns polish? She is like everywhere. She's always in subscription boxes and polish pickup and Hella Handmade Customs, and she's always making new polish. She's everywhere. Let me know what your favorite is from this collection. Do you have any Fordite jewelry? Tell me about it. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.